Welcome back, coin enthusiasts, to another deep dive into the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, first up, we're exploring a small but significant coin, the Australia 5 cents from 1981 in very fine condition. You might think a small coin like this doesn't hold much value, but you'd be surprised by the collector market and the importance of its condition. Stick around as we break down the history, design, and current market value of this humble yet intriguing piece. First, let's look into the history of the Australia 5 cents coin. Introduced in 1966 during Australia's decimalisation, the 5 cents coin replaced the pre-decimal Australian threepence. By the time we get to 1981, the Australian 5 cents coin had been in circulation for over a decade. The 1981 edition, however, has a special significance. The design of the 5 cents coin has remained relatively consistent since its inception. The obverse side features an iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Mechan. This image of the Queen, familiar to collectors around the world, was widely used in Commonwealth countries during this era. But the true highlight of the 5 cents coin is the reverse, which features the echidna, a unique Australian animal. Designed by Stuart Devlin, this creature represents Australia's diverse wildlife. Devlin's work is known for its artistic and detailed depictions, which collectors greatly appreciate. But even in very fine condition, the echidna's spines and the intricate details of the coin remain crisp, adding to the coin's appeal. When it comes to collecting coins, condition is key. Today we're focusing on the Australia 5 cents 1981 in very fine condition. But what exactly does that mean? In coin collecting, grading is used to describe the quality of a coin. A coin in very fine condition shows moderate wear on the highest points, but it still retains much of its original detail. The surfaces of the coin may have some light scratches or contact marks, but overall, the design elements are still clear and well defined. For this 1981 Australian 5 cents coin, in very fine condition, the key features, such as the Queen's hair details and the echidna's spines, are still prominent, making it a desirable coin for collectors. However, coins in uncirculated or near mint condition will obviously fetch higher prices. But for many collectors, a well-preserved coin in very fine condition holds significant value. Now, let's get to the big question: what is the market value of an Australia 5 cents 1981 coin in very fine condition today? While this coin is still found in circulation, finding one in very fine condition can be a bit tricky. As of today, the collector market places a value on these coins ranging $185,000. The key factors influencing this price are the overall condition, the mint location, and whether there are any unique attributes, such as die varieties or misprints, that make the coin more desirable. As always, rarity and demand play a huge role in determining the coin's value. So why is this 1981 Australia 5 cents coin so appealing to collectors? For one, it's part of the rich history of Australian currency. The 1980s was a fascinating period for Australian coin production, with various mints contributing to the national supply. Collectors love to seek out coins from specific mints or those with unique characteristics. Moreover, its compact design, featuring the charming echidna, gives it a special place in many collections focused on Australian wildlife themes. So whether you're just starting your coin collection or are a seasoned numismatist, this coin offers both historical and aesthetic value. And if you find one in very fine condition, you might have a treasure in your hands. Next up, we're talking about the Australia 5 cents coin from 1976, a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change, but could hold some serious value in the collector's market today. Let's get into it. Before we talk market value, let's get into the history of the 5 cents coin from Australia. The 5 cents coin has been in circulation since 1966, when Australia adopted the decimal system of currency. The 1976 version of the coin is part of the long-running series featuring the short-beaked echidna on the reverse, designed by the famous Australian artist Stuart Devlin. The obverse side of the coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was done by Arnold Mechan, a portrait that's appeared on the wide range of coins in the Commonwealth. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin we're focusing on today, fine condition. In the world of coin grading, condition is everything. A coin in fine condition is typically described as having some frag somewhere, and especially on the highest points of the design, but all of the major details are still visible. The surface might show some scratches or marks from circulation, but the coin hasn't been worn down to the point where key features are missing. For the 1976 Australian 5 cents coin, a fine condition example will show a clear echidna on the reverse, although the fine details of its quills may be slightly worn down. On the obverse, Queen Elizabeth's portrait is still prominent, but there might be visible wear around her crown and hair. While this is not a high-grade coin like mint state or uncirculated, coins in fine condition still hold value for collectors, especially those looking to complete year sets or gather coins from Australia's decimal coinage era. Alright, now for the part you've all been waiting for: what is the collector's market value of a 1976 Australian 5-cent coin in fine condition today? So this coin is extremely rare. Its value is still notable, especially to collectors of Australian currency or those looking for older coins in Morai. As of today, a 1976 Australia 5-cent coin in fine condition is valued at $188,000 on the collector's market. So why should you add the 1976 Australia 5-cent coin to your collection? First, it's part of Australia's rich decimal coinage history. If you're building a set of Australian coins from the 1970s or want to capture an important era of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, this coin is a must-have. Second, even though it's particularly rare, it's still an affordable entry point into coin collecting, especially for beginner collectors. And if you happen to come across a coin with a mint error, you could be sitting on something far more valuable than you realize. The Australia 5-cent 1976 coin in fine condition might make you rich, and it's certainly a solid and historic piece to add to your collection. Whether you find one in your spare change or pick one up from a dealer, it's a valuable coin for anyone interested in Australian currency. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of Australian coinage, exploring one coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but holds a lot of value for collectors: the 1970 Australian 5-cent coin in very fine condition. You might have this coin tucked away in your collection or even in your pocket change. But did you know that this particular 5-cent coin can fetch a surprising amount in today's collector market? Stay tuned as we explore its history, key features, and most importantly, its big value in dollars today. Let's start by setting the scene for the 1970 Australian 5-cent coin. Australia had only recently transitioned to decimal currency in 1966, replacing the old imperial system of pounds, shillings, and pence. The 5-cent coin was one of the newly introduced decimal coins, modeled after the former sixpence. The 1970 coin specifically marked a significant year. At this time, the Royal Australian Mint was still fine-tuning its coin production processes, making certain years' coinages more collectible than others due to variations in mintage numbers, strikes, and overall rarity. The 1970 Australia 5-cent coin wasn't produced in overly large numbers compared to some other years, which adds to its appeal in the collector's market. It's particularly sought after because it's not as easily found in pristine or high-grade conditions like very fine, extra fine, or uncirculated, which makes each surviving coin from this year a valuable piece of history. Now let's move on to the details of the coin itself. Here are the key features that define this coin and make it attractive to collectors. In the front of the coin, you'll see the image of Queen Elizabeth II. This iconic portrait was designed by Arnold Machen, and it's the same design featured on many Commonwealth coins during that era. Her Majesty is shown wearing a tiara, which is distinct from later portraits. The reverse of the coin features a fascinating little creature, the echidna. Designed by Stuart Devlin, this spiny anteater has become one of the most beloved symbols on Australian currency. The intricate detailing of the echidna on this 5-cent coin adds to its aesthetic appeal, making it not just a form of currency but also a miniature work of art. The 1970 Australian 5-cent coin is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it its distinctive shine and durability. The coin weighs 2.83 grams and has a diameter of 19.41 millimeters, making it one of the smaller coins in the Australian decimal series. Before we dive into the coin's market value, it's important to clarify what very fine condition means in the world of numismatics. A coin graded as very fine will have light to moderate wear but will still show most of the original detail. For the 1970 Australian 5-cent coin, this means you'll clearly see the features of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, as well as the detailed fur and spikes on the echidna, though there may be slight smoothing on the highest points. This is a desirable grade for collectors because it means the coin has survived several decades in good shape but still retains enough original detail to be visually appealing and historically significant. Now, the moment you've been waiting for: what is the big value of the 1970 Australian 5-cent coin in very fine condition in today's market? As of today, the value of this coin has significantly risen over the years due to its relative rarity in high-grade conditions and its desirability among collectors of Australian decimal coins. A very fine condition 1970 Australian 5-cent coin can be worth anywhere $300,000 or more, depending on the demand in the market at any given time. The 1970 Australian 5 cents coin in very fine condition is far more than just loose change. Its unique place in Australia's numismatic history, combined with its scarcity and high-grade conditions, makes it a highly sought-after coin in today's collector market. If you happen to own one, you might be holding on to a big piece of Australian history. Next up, we are diving into the world of Australian coins, with a special focus on the 1983 Australian 5 cents coin in fine condition. If you've come across this small but intriguing piece of history, you may be wondering if it holds any significant value in the collector's market today. We'll break down its history, features, rarity, and most importantly, its current market value in dollars. Let's get started. Australia's 5 cents coin has been in circulation since 1966. Following the introduction of the decimal system in the country, the coin replaced the pre-decimal currency system, with the 5 cents coin taking over from the sixpence. The 5 cents coin has a rich history and has undergone various mintage levels and design changes throughout the years. Now, the 1983 Australian 5 cents coin is part of the regular series and features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, designed by Arnold McCain. This portrait of Queen Elizabeth II was used on Australian coins from 1966 until 1984. The reverse side of the coin showcases a beautifully detailed image of an echidna, an Australian native animal, which has become a symbol of the nation's wildlife and is designed by Stuart Devlin. Despite being a common coin for daily transactions, certain factors contribute to its desirability in the collector's market today. When determining the value of any coin, several factors come into play, and the 1983 Australian 5 cents coin is no exception. Let's take a look at what can affect the value of this specific coin. The overall condition of the coin is critical. A 1983 Australian 5 cents coin in fine condition will show moderate wear. The high points of the design, like the echidna's spines and the queen's hair on the obverse, will show some flattening, but the details will still be distinguishable. Coins in better condition, such as extra fine, uncirculated or proof coins, will naturally command higher prices. However, fine condition coins still hold their value in the collector's market if they are well preserved. The 1983 Australian 5 cents coin marks a period shortly before the Royal Australian Mint shifted to the Raphael Mockloff portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which appeared on coins starting in 1985. Therefore, collectors interested in the Machin portrait coins may be particularly drawn to this piece. So what is the market value of the 1983 Australia 5 cents coin in fine condition today? As of now, the general value of a 1983 Australian 5 cents coin in fine condition ranges $150,000. So this might seem like a highest value. Keep in mind that the value of coins can fluctuate based on market trends, the demand for Australian coins, and the overall condition of the coin. Some rare varieties, errors, or exceptional quality coins can fetch a premium, so always double-check with reputable dealers or auction sites to get the most accurate and up-to-date pricing. Next up, we're diving into one of Australia's smaller but still highly collectible coins, the 1987 Australia 5 cents coin in extra fine condition. While the 5 cents might seem like a common piece of pocket change, in the world of coin collecting, certain years and conditions can make these coins surprisingly valuable. So, if you've come across a 1987 Australian 5 cents coin and it's in extra fine condition, this video is for you. Let's take a closer look at this coin, its key features, and most importantly, its market value in dollars today. Before we get into its value, let's talk a little bit about the coin itself. The Australia 5 cents coin, minted since 1966, is one of the smallest denominations in Australian currency. It's made from a composition of copper and nickel, which gives it that shiny silver appearance. The obverse side of the coin, like most Australian currency, features the famous portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This 1987 coin shows her facing to the right, wearing a crown. The reverse side of the coin showcases an iconic Australian animal, the echidna, which is sometimes referred to as the spiny anteater. It's a unique design that was created by Stuart Devlin, a renowned artist and sculptor who is responsible for many of Australia's modern coin designs. Now let's talk about what we mean by extra fine condition. In coin grading, the term extra fine is a step below about uncirculated and means that the coin has been lightly circulated, but still retains most of its original features. For a coin to qualify as extra fine, there should be only light wear on the highest points of the design, and the details should still be very sharp. For the 1987 Australia 5 cents coin, this means that Queen Elizabeth's portrait on the obverse should have most of its details intact. There might be slight wear on her hair or crown. But the features should be clear. On the reverse, the echidna should also be well defined, with only minor signs of wear on its quills or face. A coin in extra fine condition also retains much of its original luster, which means it still has that original shine when viewed in good lighting. When it comes to coin collecting, rarity plays a huge role in determining a coin's market value. The 1987 Australian 5-cent coin had a relatively limited mintage. Finding one in extra fine condition today is a bit of a challenge. Most of these coins were used in everyday transactions, which means they got worn down over time. Another factor that adds to the collectability of this coin is that the 5-cent denomination is often overlooked by casual collectors. Many people don't think twice about these small coins, so when collectors actively seek out coins in pristine condition, they can be hard to come by. Collectors are particularly interested in completing year sets of Australian coins, and a 1987 Australia 5-cent piece in extra fine condition can be a key addition to such a collection. And if you're lucky enough to have one, you might be holding onto a small but significant piece of collectible history. Now for the part you've been waiting for. What is the market value of the 1987 Australia 5-cent coin in extra fine condition today? As of today, in the collector's market, a 1987 Australian 5-cent coin in extra fine condition can fetch $98,000, depending on various factors such as the specific grading, demand, and where you're selling it. And if your coin happens to be graded and certified by a professional service, the value can potentially increase even more, particularly if it's bordering on the about uncirculated or uncirculated categories. Certified coins tend to attract more serious buyers, and the competition can drive up prices at auctions or online listings. It's also important to note that the value can vary depending on where you sell it. For example, coins sold at auction or to a private collector may fetch a higher price than those sold at a standard coin shop. So there you have it. The Australia 5-cent 1987 in extra fine condition might be a rare coin, and it certainly holds value in the collector's market today. With its unique design, historical significance, and scarcity in high-grade conditions, it's a great addition to any coin collection. If you own one of these coins, now you know its potential worth, and if you're on the hunt for one, you're in for an exciting journey through Australia's rich numismatic history. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin collecting content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of Australian coin collecting. Stay tuned for more videos where we uncover the hidden value of coins you may have in your pocket right now. Happy collecting!